990, Holy Ghost filled, you will sing Ganikate. I live the high life cause I'm heavenly minded. Hold up, I'm a 90s baby. So really, you made me walk up to you and you don't subscribe to the channel? Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video and share it with someone. I know you will. Righteous like so wicked, righteous like no wicked. You righteous like so wicked, righteous like no. So as you may be aware, Lusambo has a number of cases in court. And then he's been in court, especially the past week that has gone by. Him and his wife have been doing their defense the past week in court. And finally, it seems like they've closed their defense and the judgment day has been set in their case. So the EFCC set November 8th judgment day as Lusambo closed defense. A judgment in the matter where former Kabushi member of Parliament, Lusambo, and his wife, Nancy Manase, are facing corruption charges, has been selected for November 8th, 2024. So that's in the case that they are in and out of court the past week especially. So that's the judgment day for that particular case. What is some civil society organizations have expressed their concern over a recent statement attributed to Chief Government Spokesperson Cornelius Mweta that the absence of a board at the Anti-Corruption Commission does not hinder the Commission's effort to combat corruption. So that's a statement that they are referring to there. What is drama still continues in the UKA Alliance. As we may be aware, the past week, certain sections, especially after Sean Tembo's statement regarding to everyone should rally behind Edgar Lungu and not just trying to associate with him and distance themselves from the PF. And there's been statements coming from the UKA Alliance and there are different sections offering their sides of the story, those that want Edgar Lungu's candidature and those that don't. Then the leader of the Alliance, Sakura Scott, put up a statement earlier on also, putting all their members in check. And recently, the press brief should have been just a couple of hours ago where Nawakwi spoke and a couple of other UNCA members. But Savoy Imboyela says Lungu is UNCA's presidential candidate only to PF members. So Savoy Imboyela is a founding member of the United Kwasha Alliance, has clarified that while so many they view President Edgar Lungu as the ideal presidential candidate for the alliance, she believes that all potential candidates within the UKA are equally eligible for the role. In an interview with Karemba, Ms. Imboyela noted that only members of the Patriotic Front view Lungu as the best candidate for the alliance in 2026 presidential elections, as is their current president. She stressed that every party members support their own leaders, and similarly, her supporters believe that in her ability to lead the UKA Alliance to victory. So she's simply saying in that alliance, only those that are PF believe Lungu is the ideal candidate, and members also believe she's the ideal candidate. Then Ms. Imboyela further dismissed allegation that she's disrespected Lungu through a voice note stating that she has neither made or nor circulated such material. She urged those making those claims to provide evidence. And first of all, I do not make such an audio. I do not circulate it. I have not come across it. I'm also looking for an audio where I'm disrespecting President Lungu. The people that are saying that should also share it with me, because I am looking for them or the audios. So they should ensure they share it with her. And even the issue of disrespecting Lungu is not true. President Lungu is the 60th Republican president, and this country is more than a leader. He is a father to all of us. We do not have any former head of state, she said. So she's simply saying she is not behind any team that is alleging she disrespected Lungu, and he's the only former president that we have. So that's a statement coming from the UKA Alliance. And then a section from the Alliance has broken off. So People's Pact Alliance endorsed Edgar Lungu as its candidate in 2026 elections. the People's Pact Alliance has endorsed former President Lungu as its presidential candidate in the 2026 presidential elections. Speaking on behalf of the alliance media briefing in Lusaka today, Green Party leader Peter Sikamba, the interim council chairperson, says the alliance is committed to ensuring that Mr. Lungu will win the upcoming elections. Mr. Sikamba has outlined that the alliance's primary objective is to provide Zambians with alternative to what he described as the current mismanagement under the UPND government. He says the alliance is consisting of several political parties, which include the New Democratic Era, pretty much lists the political parties that are in that alliance. Now, one would ask to say, how is it possible that, because if you see, Sean Table is part of the new Pact Alliance, People's Pact, but he's also in the UKA Alliance. So even Danpula is also part of the UKA Alliance. So I do not know if that's their way of sending a signal to say if the UKA Alliance does not endorse Edgar Chagwa, they will simply move on to this pact. It just looks like a lot of confusion. So and then they shared a photo here shortly after endorsing Edgar Chagwa, People's Pact representative, among them Sean Tembo, Reverend Dan Pule, and Peter Sinkaba, visited former head of state at his residence this afternoon. So after they made an endorsement, that's the People's Pact alliance or whatever they call it. But yeah, pretty much it's a political alliance. It's like a version of UNCA. They went to see Edgar Lungu after that endorsement. So as things stand, that means the Patriotic Front of Edgar Lungu is in two alliances or pacts. The one that has endorsed him, and then the UNCA where they're having those wrangles. And the same thing applies with Dan Pule and Sean Tembo. So that's where things stand with those alliances. What is people are still digesting President Hakainde Hichilema's recent Parliament address, and as expected, what's trending from that speech that the president gave is that statement of Zambia may not have elections in 8 to 9 years based off the election. So that's what's going on with regard to that. Just stand by. Let me try to see what more was said during the permanent secretary said President Hichilema is not a bad president, And that is why he wants certain provisions in the Constitution to be amended. So those are the things that is cited to say what would prevent it if someone withdraws in the election, the many elections. And what is Bowman Lusambo also went further and weighed in. Let me just show you this standby.